Cheers. Welcome to Cooking While Drunk. Just making a little smoked bourbon. As you can see, I got my new little smoking gun here.
Thanks to his mom.
Yes, my little birthday gift. You put a few wood chips in, you light it, and it will infuse the drink with smoke. I am using walnut chips. And this is just regular bourbon. It's Evan Williams, Kentucky's oldest distillery. There we go. So I have here some bourbon, a couple rocks for the camera person.
Oh, thank you.
Has a nice smoky hint. Be on the lookout for the full video of using my smoker. So it's a little lightweight smoker. It's considered a cold smoker. You can use it for cocktails. You can get an adapter and make smoke bubbles. You can use it on food. And I think later on I have some meat. I'm gonna see if I can infuse meat. I can use a Ziploc bag. That disc part detaches and has a little nozzle. You can just put the food into a bag and like inject the smoke and then seal the bag and let it just permeate the meat. Today we're making a Mediterranean dish. It is Cornish hens with Mediterranean. I don't know what it's called. My wife found the recipe, asked me to make it, so modified it to my liking. So we have 3 Cornish hens, but let me take off my smartwatch first. There we go. And we have here, this is a marinade. So the marinade is simple. It's garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, nutmeg, paprika, lime juice. I think that's everything. So what I'm going to do is going to sprinkle all sides. I didn't put salt in it, so I should have said that. I always do salt directly on. A little bit on the inside, a little bit on the inside. I always have one hand clean. Alright. And then I will get a spoon. And I'm just going to smear this all over. You know, I'm just going to get dirty.
Oh, well. You're going to use it all anyway, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to get some on the inside as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to open up the skin along the breast and get some inside there in between. And you're going to do this and repeat this for all 3. Alright, so when we come back, they'll be all marinated and our skillet will be heating up. I'm going to use a cast iron skillet, which is currently in the oven. The oven is set to 425 to preheat, but I have my cast iron skillet in the oven to warm up as well because, you know, cast iron does not heat evenly. So I find it easier to do it that way. Alright, see you in a bit. Welcome back to Cooking While Drunk. Sipping up some Coors. I've been having a lot of heavy beers over the last week. I needed something light and refreshing. So, I got my cast iron skillet. Turn down a little bit. How do you know when cast iron or when any pan's ready? Put a few drops of water. So now it's just sizzling, so I think that's a good spot. If it starts dancing across the pan, might be a little too hot, especially for cast iron because cast iron retains heat.
Can I ask a quick question in between?
A little bit of oil.
I saw a video about still pans and that you want it to be jumping like that, the water to be jumping in order for it to be hot enough, in order for it to be non-stick.
For my steak, yes, but for chicken, no.
Okay.
Because we have chicken marinated, so.
Got it.
I will take my little birds. So we're going to sear them on each side. Like that. And we're actually going to cook them in the oven in this pan. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And you can place them all the same way. So when you do a cast iron pan, because the heat drops down, I usually turn it back up for a little bit. And remember, always grab your oven mitt.
Don't you have a cover?
It doesn't fit this pan. That's for the large pan. That's for the smaller large pan.
Got it.
So we're gonna simmer. We're going to sear these on all sides, and we're gonna take them off the pan. This will take about 3 to 5 minutes. All right.
So good.
See you in a minute. All right, kill the heat. Now that they're all nice and browned on all sides. Just going to leave the pan as is. We're going to leave these sit for a few minutes just so they cool down until they're handleable. And then we're going to stuff them. All right. So, sip, sip. Cheers. See you soon. Welcome back to Cooking While Drunk. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Our Mediterranean chicken is moving along. On each one, now that they're cooled down, we're going to put a handful of celery and onion. Celery, some onion, and we're also going to sprinkle it with a little bit of lemon juice. So let me flip these over. This is the juice from one lemon. Give it a splash, flip it over so the bread side is up. There we go. And then I already had squeezed the lemons for another dish. So what you can do is, after you squeeze it, you can take the squeezed lemons and stuff them in. So now we're going to come over to our cast iron pan, and we're going to cook them breast side up. Everybody into the pan. Just nestle them in. I'm going to drizzle all that juice. Now I do have some excess onions I didn't use. I'm going to dump those in with any leftover celery as well. Just kind of toss them around. The oven is already set to 425. Then we're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock. This is slightly less than 2 cups. This is actually 1 can of chicken stock. All right. And every 15 minutes we're going to baste it. So this is going to go in the oven for about an hour, and every 15 minutes we're going to baste it until the internal temperature is thoroughly cooked. All right, so chickeny hands, not going to touch it. So I will see you in about an hour. So let's give it a little baste.
It's
too starting to brown really nice.
Really warm. You're right, Annika.
Just spoon over some of this delicious broth over each one. 1, 2, and 3. I think I missed the back one a little more. There we go. There, that's better. So I'm missing some of the legs. Make sure I get in some inside the wings. Alright, put it back in the oven. And another 15 minutes, we'll do the same thing. Then we'll repeat. And then next time when we come back, we will have a full glass and we'll be letting it rest.
Look what I can do. Cheers, boy.
Cheers.
Wait. Get Mama in this.
I keep spilling.
It's okay, me too.
It's only water.
Cheers. I didn't really get that on camera, but that's okay. Go on.
Alright, so.
Yes. There you go.
Everybody, look at the dribbling mess on the floor.
Welcome back to Cooking While Drunk. Making our Cornish hens with Mediterranean garlic seasoning. I guess is that what you can call it. Just take the pan out.
Oh, goodness. What's in here?
Good thing we have towels to clean it up, right?
Yep.
All right.
Safety first.
There we go.
Nervous.
Our cat
There
must
we
be
go.
doing something bad.
Yep. She was eating the
There we
apple.
go. Oh, look how tender that is. The
From
wing
my
fell
mouth.
right off. With the wing tip. All right. So look at
I
that.
want to see.
Lovely juice.
Let me see.
So
Marinade.
what I'm gonna do is let's add a little butter.
Ooh, we
To the
love
pan.
butter.
Butter, baby.
So normally I would do a kneaded butter, which is butter, equal parts of butter and flour
Butter.
to thicken it to mark a good gravy, but I just want to give it a nice little sheen. Alexa, stop. So I'm just gonna add
Butter,
a pat
baby.
of butter.
Butter.
And a pat of butter is roughly a tablespoon. So let that melt down.
Butter, baby.
There we go. And as this melts down, we're gonna turn up the heat a little bit.
I hit up on my nose.
We're gonna let these drippings kind of like come to a simmer and thicken up a little bit. Now this is not part of the original recipe that I saw, but I'm like,
You can't
I gotta
waste
do
it.
something.
Yeah, you gotta waste
with
that flavor.
As the butter kind of melts down, I'll make this nice little sheen.
Daddy. Look. Baby. You should see my mom's face. Here, let me show you the face.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here we go.
Look at me.
Oh, excuse me. And as I put the heat back to the pan, I kind of scrape up any little bits on the bottom. That is just deliciousness.
Nice flavor.
Butter baby. Butter baby.
Also in the oven we have a big giant handful, maybe a pound or so, of baby red potatoes.
That I cut.
Yes, that Annika got to chop up. So this is going to take about another 2 minutes. I'm going to let it reduce, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to strain it and pour it over the Cornish hens.
Look
So
what
I'll
I
see you in
can-
2 minutes.
Butter baby. Butter baby.
All right, welcome back. Half a bottle of sake.
Let me show you how a dance is
Alcohol.
done. Butter baby. Ooh, butter baby. Ooh, butter baby.
Sorry, you made my hand hit you.
Butter baby.
Okay.
Butter baby.
Alright, so let's give it a little taste. Need a little bit of salt. Some black pepper. A little bit of stir. Now you can see how it's starting to reduce a little bit in flavor. It's very lemony. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm glad my wife suggested this recipe, which I did modify. I mean, it called for allspice and some other spices which I don't have. I think allspice is the only spice I don't have that it called for. And I just modified the cooking. Let's see, give that a taste.
Well, what I like about your cooking is that even if you see a recipe, you're able to throw together different styles.
Try that.
And
This is just a sauce.
You know, I was trying to give you a compliment. Ow.
All right, so
It's gonna.
what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kill the heat.
It's gonna be done tonight. You might get lucky.
Take a sip. And we're gonna pour it directly
What are you straining
over
out?
the bits.
But I need the bits.
No, you don't.
Are you gonna put that in a separate container for me?
Here we go. And that is our little pan sauce. Look at that. So here is our delicious Mediterranean. Excuse me,
Look at
Alex.
me. Look at me.
Well, he's doing his closing credits. And then I can look at you.
Look how nice. See that little sheen that you get from the butter? Oh my God, that looks so good. And the potatoes that we made are almost done too. Oh my God, that looks so good. Mmm. That is perfect. There we go. That is our Cornish game hens with Mediterranean garlic rub, I think is what it's called. I can't remember the actual name. And I modified it so many different ways that it's not really... It's Mediterranean because it's got lots of garlic. It has paprika, olive oil, the lemon juice. I think I could use some cumin, but that might kind of throw off the balance of the lemon juice. So anyways, thank you for watching. Well, thank you for watching Cooking While Drunk. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. Hit like and subscribe. In the comments, what would you like me to cook? You know, I'm looking for new ideas. I'm kind of running out. So, cheers. Thank you.
Look at me now. Butter, baby, butter, baby. Butter, baby, butter, baby.